Hi, my name is Philip O'Regan and I have an article in this year's Skibbereen Historical Journal. My article, it's a very local one. It is essentially about a very unseemly spat that took place at an urban council meeting in early January 1921. The main protagonists here were James Duggan and Patrick Sheehy. Duggan was a Skibbereen businessman. He was a pioneer of the Sinn Féin movement in West Cork. He was a very close associate of Michael Collins, and for many years James Duggan was a director of the Southern Star newspaper company. Patrick Sheehy was a local solicitor and he was editor of the rival newspaper, the Skibbereen Eagle, for a number of years. On Friday evening, December the 17th, 1920, District Inspector Philip O'Sullivan, an RIC man, left his place of work at Dublin Castle, and shortly after he was intercepted by two men, members of Michael Collins's infamous squad, and District Inspector O'Sullivan was shot dead. Philip O'Sullivan was the only son of Florence O'Sullivan of Townsend Street, Skibbereen, and Florence O'Sullivan was one of the two brothers who founded the Southern Star newspaper in 1889. At a meeting of the Skibbereen Urban Council in early January 1921, Patrick Sheehy proposed a motion that the council would express its abhorrence at the foul murder of District Inspector O'Sullivan. James Duggan, who was chairman of the council, would not allow the motion to be heard. Duggan, who was a very good friend of the O'Sullivan family, was put in a very difficult position because as a Sinn Féin man he could not be seen to condemn the shooting of an RIC man. This disagreement was noticeable in that it represented in microcosm the terrible rancour and bitterness that divided communities in Ireland a century ago now. There was also, of course, a much broader element to this argument, and that was about the role of the RIC and how that role was perceived in the rapidly changing political landscape in Ireland at that time. There are 15 articles in this year's journal. They cover a very diverse and wide range of topics. The journal is available in bookshops all over West Cork. And please, if you're buying a copy, please do support your local bookshops. If you're living outside of the area and can't get a copy of it, it is available on the Skibbereen and District Historical Society website.